The history of Camden, Alabama, is intricately woven into the fabric of the American South, marked by periods of prosperity, hardship, and social change. Early settlement and antebellum era. The area that would become Camden was originally inhabited by Native American tribes, including the Creek and Choctaw. European settlers began arriving in the early 19th century, drawn by the fertile land and the potential for cotton cultivation. The town was officially incorporated in 1841, having been previously known as Barbersville. The antebellum period saw Camden flourish as a center of cotton production. The region's rich soil and abundant labor, provided by enslaved African Americans, fueled the town's economic growth. However, this prosperity was built upon the exploitation of enslaved people, and the legacy of slavery would continue to shape the town's history for generations to come. Civil War and Reconstruction. The Civil War brought significant upheaval to Camden. The town's economy, heavily reliant on cotton, suffered as the war disrupted trade and labor. After the war, the Reconstruction era brought both hope and challenges. African Americans, newly freed from slavery, sought to exercise their newfound rights and participate in the political and economic life of the town. However, white resistance and discriminatory practices limited their opportunities. Jim Crow era and the 20th century. The end of Reconstruction ushered in the Jim Crow era, a period of racial segregation and discrimination that lasted for decades. Camden, like many other towns in the South, was deeply affected by these policies. African Americans were subjected to systemic oppression, including segregation in schools, housing, and public facilities. Despite these challenges, Camden continued to evolve. The town's economy diversified, with the development of industries such as lumber and paper production. However, the Great Depression and World War II brought economic hardship to the region. Civil rights movement and beyond. The civil rights movement of the 1950s and 1960s had a profound impact on Camden. African American residents, inspired by the movement's leaders and ideals, fought for equal rights and an end to segregation. While progress was made, the struggle for racial justice continues to this day. In recent decades, Camden has faced economic challenges, including the decline of traditional industries. However, the town's rich history and cultural heritage continue to attract visitors and inspire local residents. Efforts are being made to revitalize the downtown area and promote tourism.